Oh, man. Let's see. I think we're going to get things rolling here. Hello, Speedy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in.
Yes, long time no see. I'm testing out a little bit different of a setup right now. If you check the description, you'll see a bunch of links to some music. And the fact of the matter is, I'm hoping not to get a copyright strike. I did some testing beforehand. It seemed like we will be fine. It seems like everything is all good and happy. I'm going to post the link in the Discord. I can hear myself. I'm going to be looking at the chat in a second. Just want to make sure everything's happy and good. Does this mean we have a new theme song? Yes! Yes, it does. Congratulations to Tyler Flight, Mr. Speedy. He is in the chat. He is the current RWF Grand Champion. Our first episode here tonight is RUW Roar versus RWF Flashpoint. If you're any creaking, it's my chair. It's a horrible, old, decrepit office chair. I need a new one. What? Listen to this. Discord 2, says Kenny. Well, Kenny, if you're not already in the RWF Discord, I can actually send the link to that. I'm going to put it in the chat for you. Here you go. That is the link, the RUW/RWF Discord. Tonight we're starting things off with champion versus champion, the Intercontinental Champion of Roar, Drew McIntyre, going one-on-one with Christopher Nelson, the Chance Choice Champion from Flashpoint. If I'm too loud, let me know. If I'm too low, let me know. If the music's too loud or too low, let me know. Sent a friend request. Kenny, I will get to that later. Here we go. Champion versus champion to kick off Season 6. Nelson McIntyre. Here we go. Referee Hanlo Tamagotchi, and off the bat, down goes McIntyre with a shoulder tackle. It has been a long time. I am happy to be back. Am I too loud? I'm gonna lower myself. This might be too low. Yeah, let's just leave it up here for now. I join your Discord server. Thank you. Our main event tonight, Lance Uppercut and Dean Stevens, the RWF Tag Team Champions, will be going 2-on-2 with the Roar Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and No Hope. No Hope and Randy Orton defeated Hyphen and his son, Period, at Ramblemania 2 to earn the Tag Team Championships. Okay, don't put it too much lower. No problem. Got it. Understood. I'm glad to have you here. You're at least 3 viewers, which is good. I got 4 likes. But you know, I gotta work my way back up. I haven't streamed in a while. I understand that. Not exactly a hot YouTube channel. Or a genre, Universe Mode is. McIntyre now with a stomp to the arm of Christopher Nelson. Cover. 1. And a kick out. Christopher Nelson won his Chance Choice Championship after defeating the previous champion in a triple threat match, Vulcan. Also in that match was Feck. Feck, a former oh, beautiful headbutt there by Drew McIntyre, the IC champion. Feck, a former tag team champion of the Chat Choice division, along with the 1-2-3 Kid, Brian Alexander. Down goes the referee. McIntyre won his Intercontinental Championship after defeating Harper at Ramblemania 2. I just spoke of Feck, talking about he's a former tag team champion, the Chat Choice tag team champion. Beautiful sit-out powerbomb there by McIntyre and a kick-out by Nelson. Nelson, a rival of Feck's. Feck has joined the chat. Welcome, welcome. Cover by McIntyre. McIntyre in his second reign as Intercontinental Champion. He won the IC Championship the first time in an Elimination Chamber match. Took it from the former champion Hyphen and a spinning back fist there by Christopher Nelson. Trying to win this champion versus champion match. Flashpoint and a roar. But a big headbutt by McIntyre, denying the jackhammer attempt. I'm back for a lot of things here. Yes, the first... Oh my god. Just mauling McIntyre. I am back. Welcome, Speedy. Here we go. Into the corner goes McIntyre. Christopher Nelson walks up slowly. A wrench it on the arm. Look at this. Has his Achilles on the back of McIntyre's neck. More pressure. Can't be in the corner for too long. The referee might interfere. Went for a waist lock. Front neck lock by McIntyre. Pushes him off. What's he going for here? Beal toss from the neck. Speedy, welcome. Thank you. We got Feck here. We got Speedy here. And we got Kenny Rodriguez. I don't believe Kenny Rodriguez has a representative. Going for the Claymore kick. Not going to hit it. The jackhammer has been reversed. The Claymore kick has been reversed. These two going back and forth and a spinning back fist for a second time by Christopher Nelson. I really need to fix this squeaky chair of mine, don't I? And is the sound okay for all of you? I know I've already asked this multiple times. I just want to be absolutely sure. Here we go into the corner and a big knee by McIntyre. So, chat, who do you have in this one? You more a fan of Roar or Flashpoint? A fan of the IC Championship or the Chance Choice? It is a jackhammer! The first finish of the match. And it's caught by Christopher Nelson and a kick out by the IC Champion. Drew McIntyre, Season 5 must have earned a lot of money for us because this stage and ring are looking fire. Yeah, I'm thinking of changing the ring a little bit. I think in the turnbuckle pads, I'm going to add R's on Roar, S's on Showdown. You know, Shakedown has been renamed to Showdown. And Venom with V's. Flashpoint with F, of course. The Flashpoint arena is going to look the exact same as last year. Christopher Nelson for the win. Feck actually rooting for his rival here. And it makes sense. If the man you're rooting for is the better man in a contest, it means better of you for being his rival. Putting over Nelson puts over Feck. Here we go into the corner. Drew McIntyre with a knee to the face of Drew McIntyre. Flashpoint is my home, so I'm going to have to go for that. That's right, Christopher Nelson, current Chance Choice champion. There it is, throws McIntyre out of the ring. Says, get back in if you dare in our opening contest of Season 6. Going for running shoulder block. Oh wait, no, excuse me, I'm looking at the wrong stream right now. That was way behind. Right now, both men are on the outside of the ring. Bit of a collision. In comes McIntyre. Good match to start the season and show. Yes, I'd have to agree. McIntyre and Nelson both brawlers, and a big headbutt sends Nelson into the corner. Goes for a backhand shot. Throat punch and another spinning back fist. That is the third or fourth spinning back fist Nelson has been able to hit. Goes for the jackhammer. McIntyre sees it coming. McIntyre throwing Nelson into the corner. Off of the spine. Look at this beautiful throat choke into overhead belly to belly. Look at this combination. McIntyre going for it one more time, and this time the Claymore kick connects, cover to put away Christopher Nelson. And a kick out by Nelson. Nelson has been able to kick out of some crazy stuff in the past. We saw in his 5-star match against Brian Azrael in the main event of Flashpoint. A fantastic main event, both men competing for a shot. Azrael wound up getting the win, but Nelson kicked out of like 4 or 5 finishers, honestly. It had to be. I want to put that aside. I'm tagging with him, I hope. Good match to start this season show. Yes. Feck wouldn't mind tagging with his former rival. That would be interesting to see. Shoulder tackle from Drew McIntyre. It's worth noting the second episode of Season 6 will be the Czar of the Ring tournament. Exclusively showdown wrestlers on that show. The first 8 shows of Season 6 are mostly going to be versus shows. Showdown versus Venom versus Roar versus Flashpoint. Plus the Czar of the Ring tournament. And the Kang of the Ring tournament. I will be letting you know what happens next. This is almost like Worlds Collide Part 2. Almost, not quite as high profile. And here it is, a cover after the Future Shock DDT and Nelson able to kick out. I would love to do Worlds Collide 2. Except for maybe like an invasion gimmick. Where it's not just DCW. Oh, beautiful clothesline there by McIntyre. But also, like DCW, IWA, maybe TPW, Austin Dynamite's promotion, Dean Stevens' promotion. It's worth noting, Dean Stevens, the owner of IWA, actually is the current DCW World Heavyweight Champion. Here it is, cover, and a kick out by McIntyre. Could have been a rope break. McIntyre rolling out of the ring. Comes back in. Nelson catches him with a gut kick. Oh, missing the spinning back fist. McIntyre saw it coming and a brutal slam right on his chesticles. Love being back. It's been a long time. And a kick out by Nelson Mandela. McIntyre looking ahead a second time. Nelson turns around right into a second Claymore kick from the Intercontinental Champion. And a kick out by Nelson again. Chris Nelson and I are going to be the first ever tag team champions in the new season. Well, we're going to see what happens. That would mean defeating the current RWF tag team champions, Lance Uppercut and Dean Stevens. Look at this. FSU. Gut kick by Nelson. Off the ropes goes McIntyre. Into a Lithos press. Also worth noting, so kind of like Raw vs. SmackDown vs. NXT vibe. Yes. Oh, very late kick out. 2.6, I'd say. Yes. FSU, Dean Stevens, Speedy, and of course, Lance Uppercut. All 3 of those men are current world champions. A very formidable trio they are. Look at this. Reversal of jackhammer. Reverses the jackhammer into a pile driver. McIntyre reverses Nelson's finish into a pile driver. Now looking to hit a third Claymore kick. FUS. Oh, I thought it was FSU. There we go. A third Claymore kick after the pile driver. And Drew McIntyre, the Intercontinental Champion, able to squeak out a win against a very game Christopher Nelson. A very close contest. That was a great finish. Versing the jackhammer with the knee. Pile driver. Bloodies up his opponent. Look at this, missing the spinning kick there. And that cost him in a big way. Not FSU. Okay, FUS. I'll have to change that going forward. It's going to appear as FSU in this match tonight. Anyway, Speedy Gamer is the current RWF Grand Champion. Lance Uppercut is the current RUW Solar Champion. And Dean Stevens is DCW's World Heavyweight Champion. That was not by design. It's okay, he's good. No, I'd agree. Both of those men are good. And they both gave it their all in that matchup. Drew McIntyre, the Intercontinental Champion. Big things in his future. Drink of the night is seltzer water, signature select, grapefruit flavor. And here we go, the second match of Season 6. A battle of the big boys.
making his
It is going to be the former Chance Choice champion, Vulcan, against the former Intercontinental champion, Harper. We just saw the current champions, the men that beat these men, go head to head. This likely will be just as brutal a contest. Vulcan the Mad Russian has had his spats of the past with, of course, Christopher Nelson. What would you say has been the best season so far? I don't know. Definitely not the first season. Season 2 was very good. I think 3, 4, and 5 were all very good. Oh yeah. Yeah, Feck has had his issues with this man as well. A triple threat match. An elimination tables match. Vulcan, the champion, was eliminated first. And then Feck and Nelson were the final two. Nelson wound up putting Feck through the table to get the win and the championship. Vulcan the Mad Russian. To be feared. Let's see who gets the win here. Former Intercontinental champion. And along with Keemstar, Harper was the longest reigning tag team champion in RWF history. They held it for over a year and a half in canon. They had, I believe, 12 defenses. They won it from Gallows and Anderson on the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania 3. They held it, after WrestleMania 2. And held it until after WrestleMania 2. They lost it. When did they lose it? They might have lost it at SummerSlam or Night of Champions in a year and a half later. Harper is to be feared. Harper then went on to earn the Intercontinental Championship, defeating Jon Snow before losing the belt to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 2. No shade, Feck, but both of which I won. What's it? Both of which you won? Feck, we've had multiple matches. That's right, I believe. Do you have the King Dominator on your ship? No, I do not believe so. It is worth noting that this is on 2K19. So if you have someone for me to download, it's on 2K19 until the server shut down, which should be about 8 months, I think, until things shut down. So we got a lot of time on 2K19, and I'm pretty sure after 2K19, RWF will be switching to the AEW game being developed by Ukes. Because 2K20 was garbage, and unless 2K22 is much better than 2K20, then I can easily see RWF switching to the AEW game, and a super kick by Harper. Who do you have in this one? Representing Roar, it is Harper, representing Flashpoint Vulcan. Welcome Radx to the chat. Welcome back to RUW/RWF Season 6. And we have a bloated show with a lot of titles right now, and we're going to work to slim those down over the upcoming episodes. Pump handle slam, down goes Vulcan. Like I said, the main event tonight, Lance and Stevens versus Orton and Hope. AW will be on the PS4. Yep, and I do own a PS4. I do not own a PS5. I'm probably not going to buy a PS5 until they announce the PS5 Slim. It's usually not a good idea to buy consoles on release. But I've done it in the past, but I'm going to avoid it this time. Gaming is not as big a part of my life as it once was. Going for the punch. Combat roll by Vulcan. Arm drag. Yes, tell your friends. Stop by. And let's do some RUW and a clothesline to Harper by Vulcan. We're going to slowly build the audience back up, get people back involved. Going for a forearm. Harper sees it coming overhead. Belly to belly suplex. Down goes Vulcan in the corner. It's worth noting Speedy, although he is the RWF Grand Champion, he will not be wrestling tonight After using the Infinity Belt to save and merge the realities, he did receive burns on his arms. A major injury. It has been months since the end of the last season, so he will be able to wrestle very soon. He actually will wrestle on the... He'll be wrestling on the Flashpoint. Yeah, he'll wrestle on Flashpoint. Which it will be the 4th episode of Season 6. Speedy will make his debut. His Season 6 debut. On Episode 4 in the main event. Representing RWF against Venom. Episode 4 will be RWF versus Venom. Vulcan for the win, and I'll be creating my version of FEC in AEW. Cool, thank you. The PS4 has been the best PlayStation so far. It's pretty good. I kind of like that the PS3 had great remasters of all the great PS2 and PS1 games. And it could play PS1 games. So PS3 might be the best for me, in my opinion. PS4 is very good system mode. And there we go, beautiful! Superplex to the outside from the top rope, and Harper's got to be hurting in a big way. Speedy, yes. As I mentioned before, the RWF Grand Champion suffered severe burns on his arms. And he will not be wrestling until the 4th episode of Season 6. 1 count. In comes Vulcan. Vulcan now, throwing Harper in the corner. Vulcan misses, but he catches the overhand punch from Harper. Got Harper right where he wants him. And a stun gun. Steve Austin would be proud. Okay, I'm excited now. Here it is, cover and a kick out. Don't worry, Speedy. I think you'll be liking your theme song. All the theme songs I use are in the chat. Things might change over time if there are copyright difficulties or people want their themes changed. I hope to be on that episode. I have to see what episode I have booked on. Here we go. Discus clothesline turning the former Chance Choice champion inside out in a cover by Harper. Not enough. And don't worry, guys. I'm surprised I wasn't made to relinquish due to injuries. Don't worry. Because I haven't streamed in so long. It's okay that you've been injured so long. I hope to be on that episode. Well, Feck, I do want to bring back chat choice matches. So if you guys want to make a chat choice match, just let me know what kind of match you want to see. And then I'll play it at the beginning of the next stream. Or at the end. It depends how things work out. Here we go, Vulcan getting rid of the top turnbuckle in the top left corner of the ring. A little bit of shady heel tactics. So if you're not booked on it, I know you are booked within the next 8 episodes, but I think it's in like the 5th or 6th. Here we go. Here it is, the Volca Breaker to Harper. Cover that man. Both men have hit their big finishes, but will the Volca Breaker be enough? And it is not. Not yet, at least. Harper and Keemstar, like I said before, the most dominant tag team champions in RUW or RWF history. And here it is, a submission. The Rings of Saturn, the Batista Bite, if you will. Call it what you want, whatever you'd prefer. Big knee to the head of Vulcan to get out of there. Harper now going for the Brody Bomb. And it connects. Cover. That could have been a rope break. Either way, it is not enough to end the match. I'm fine with my entrance. Okay. Okay. It seems like Feck is fine with debuting about 6 matches in. Speedy debuting 4 matches in. We have a lot of wrestlers. Like I said, we have 4 shows between Roar, Showdown, Venom, Flashpoint. I'm going to be working on making that work and slimming things down. Have we got a schedule? Yes. The schedule is Roar, Showdown, Venom, Flashpoints, Roar, Venom, okay. Roar, Showdown, Venom, Flashpoint, Roar, Showdown, Flashpoint, Venom. I'm going to try... I don't know what show I want to be 3rd and 4th. I know Roar is always going to be 1st for the week, and then Showdown. And then the first week, we're going to try Venom and then Flashpoint. In the second, we're going to do Flashpoint and then Venom. We have 4 shows. We have way too many shows. And that's the nature of the dual realities. We're going to try to work things down. And I will keep everyone updated in the RWF Discord. What show is coming next, you will know. And I'll try to put main events, announce matches, all that kind of stuff. Just like I used to do. I used to put down the entire match card. First pay-per-view will be Purgatory. We're going to see what happens on that one. Purgatory is typically a RWF pay-per-view, but all 4 shows will be represented. Going for a second discus clothesline, and it's not going to happen. Instead, here it is, a second Vulca breaker by Vulcan. We got 2 big man brawls to kick off the season. Oh, what is the referee doing? Vulcan screwed himself. The referee dealing with the turnbuckle. Vulcan took off. Well, what do we have here? Yes, friends, the champ is here. I mean, like, what's the space between episodes? Oh. No, more than 1 episode. I'm going to do another episode. It's whenever I'm free, which is hard. It actually was very hard to be free today, but I wanted to get at least 1 episode out. Hello! I want to do more than 1 episode a week. I have to, because I have to do this all in 2K19 before the servers are taken down. Lance, what's up? We got Lance, Speedy, Feck, all in the chat. Lance, the current Solar Champion, he's in the main event tonight, tagging with Dean Stevens against No Hope and Randy Orton. And here it is, the Stinky Hand. Look at that, the Corona-ridden hands of Vulcan. He doesn't wash those hands, and he uses them to submit his opponent. And it's not over yet. I thought that was it. Luke Harper actually kicking out of the Stinky Hand. Been a while, my friend. What's up, guys? Just reading the chat at the moment. Here we go, Vulcan going for a third Vulca breaker. Not going to happen. Clothesline, stun gun by the Mad Russian Vulcan. We will see Lance competing tonight on episode 4. Speedy will make his debut. It's worth noting, Lance will be defending his Solar Championship on the first episode of Venom. Venom is where Lance got his main roster start after leaving NXT, where he became tag team champions with Raul Fidescar, won the Vince Russo Tag Team Classic Tournament with Jason Youngblood. Many classics for Lance on Venom, and that's where he will be defending his Solar Championship for the first time against Boaz Lesnar in a rematch, tables match, on episode 3 of season 6. So stay tuned for that main event. And there we go, a big back suplex on the apron on the outside. Now both men brawling on the outside. This is the second match of the show. We got 7 tonight. Look at this, and again, referee Hanlo Tamagotchi dealing with a turnbuckle. Here it is, and the big boot! Vulcan back into the ring just to eat a punch to the head and a big boot, and Harper squeaks by with a win. These matches are crazy. What the F, says Speedy. Yes, they are. Well, everything's on the line. A lot of people considered Roar to be the top show in RUW, and a lot of people like Flashpoint. So this is the battle of the 2 biggest shows in a lot of people's minds. A big win for Harper, the former Intercontinental Champion and longest reigning Tag Team Champion with Keemstar. It was, of course, Lance Uppercut and Bo Dallas that ended their streak, and then defended the titles against them in a Hell in a Cell match. So everyone that just showed up, if the sound is okay, just let me know. If I'm a little loud, let me know. Sometimes I feel loud. Not typically a loud guy, I don't think. Here we go. Third match of the show. It is the first ever RWF Grand Champion winner of the 32-man tournament that kicked off Season 5. It is Johnny Gargano. He is a former Cruiserweight Champion as well. The Federation 5 used the Mind Stone to brain control Johnny Gargano. and try to end the RWF universe as we know it. It was not Gargano's fault. We will not take it against him. The first ever Grand Champion defended the title against the likes of Minus, Sami Zayn. Oh, DualShock 4 disconnected. He wound up losing that title to No Hope, who we'll see later tonight in the main event tag team match. And Johnny Gargano taking on this man, the former tag team partner of Luke Harper. It is Keemstar. Keemstar is a two-time Universal Champion, the top champion on Showdown, the Blue Brand. But now he is on Raw, representing Raw in this contest. The sound is good. So who do you have in this one? Raw's Keemstar are RWF's Johnny Gargano. Nice refreshing seltzer water. Some people call it soda water. And here we go. Both men tying up. Oh, I think in the background of the video you might be able to hear me watching AEW. That is a bit of an oversight. Kind of weird because I've been watching back the RWF episodes all day. Really? What was the highlight of what you went back to rewatch? Johnny Gargano, in a lot of people's opinions, was in one of the best matches in the history of RUW and RWF. That triple threat match that kicked off a pay-per-view. It was a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Like 35-minute match. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Rey Mysterio. The fantastic finish. Johnny Gargano was caught in a submission and then double axe handled in the balls by his other opponent. That was the finish of that match. It was phenomenal. And here we go. Gargano with the advantage. He pinned Seth Rollins in the finals of the Grand Championship Tournament. 32-man. Hanlo Tamagotchi in position. Cover. One. Kick out by Keemstar. Overhand punch. Keemstar fighting back from behind. Again, a back suplex drops Gargano. I wouldn't mind everyone letting me know what their favorite matches they can remember are. Or favorite matches involving these two men. Keemstar has had a lot of classics, both for Universal and Raw Tag Team Championships. Of course, I did announce earlier that me, Siffy, or Rambling, depending what you want to call me, will be going one-on-one with Joe Biden at a future pay-per-view. Corona Mania. Yes, Corona Mania was good. Welcome, Mark Morgan. Mark Morgan will be debuting on about episode 6, I believe. Mark Morgan and Feck will be tag teaming, representing Team RWF against Venom. Wait, no. I forget. We'll find out. Yeah, I think it might have been it. I'll have to check everything. I'll let you guys. The hardcore 2 to 3 falls. Yes, Speedy versus Devin DKO 2 to 3 falls. I've actually had a match in the past with Devin DKO. He kicked my ass a little bit. But I had him, I swear. Kicked me in the face, he did. Devin DKO, the owner of DCW, of which Dean Stevens is the current world champion. A cover here by Johnny Gargano and a kick out by Keemstar. Welcome back, Mark Morgan. Mark Morgan has wanted a match against Speedy for a long time for that RWF Grand Championship, and he might just get it this season. We'll see. Keemstar has Gargano in the corner. Ramming his face. Forehead first into the top turnbuckle. Goes for the stomp. Gargano saw it coming. Look how tanned Gargano is. And a drop kick to the spine. Keemstar almost up to his feet. Needs some assistance there from Gargano. Johnny has him in the corner. Goes for the gut kick. Elbow to the knee. Keemstar looking to put him away with a beautiful DDT. Arm drag. What have you guys been watching as far as real wrestling? AEW, WWE, NXT, SmackDown, Raw, Dynamite, Dark, ROH, New Japan. It's all welcome here. Personally, I have watched mostly AEW since. Back elbow by Keemstar, looking for the finish. A second DDT to Gargano. And a Keem splash! Cover that man! No, Keemstar not going for the cover. Instead wants something more. Locks it in. Keem Buster to Johnny Gargano. Keemstar pulling Johnny away from the ropes. Here's the cover. Can he pin the first ever Grand Champion? No, a kick out at 2 by Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano likely feels a lot of guilt about being a member of the Federation 5. Mind control or not, I'm ready for whoever wants to come at me. The fighting words of a fighting champion is what Speedy presents. Shoulder tackle by Keemstar. And a second, going for the 5 moves of doom, perhaps. Missed the clothesline, does Johnny right into the protoplex. What's Keemstar thinking here? Lifts him up. Here it is. Gut kick. Into the attitude adjustment, but Johnny Gargano not going to let it happen. Elbows to Keemstar. Throwing him out of the ring. Keemstar was a fan favorite in RUW. Oh yeah, you're going to see weird camera cuts like that. That's just how PlayStation is. Sorry about that. And look at this. Keemstar is bloodied by that back suplex onto the apron. Thrown back into the ring by Johnny. Goes for an overhand punch, but no, a forearm by Keemstar instead. Irish whip off the ropes. What's he going for? A beautiful arm drag into a sit-out. I've been keeping an eye on SmackDown recently. I'm actually really enjoying it. Good for you, Speedy. SmackDown. SmackDown. Is that the Roman Reigns one? Or the Randy Orton one? Oh, look at that. I think Keemstar was going for another AA. Reversal. Hurricane Rana from Gargano. Oh, going for a clothesline. Johnny saw it coming. Rolls him up. Rolls up Keemstar for the win. 1, 2. No! Keemstar able to kick out. Able to survive a little bit longer. Battle of 2 former unlikely world champions. Showdown's Keemstar. Well, Showdown's Universal Champion. Now on Roar. Keemstar. Johnny Gargano. A while. Third match of the show. And it's been a good one. Gargano throwing Keemstar back in. Springboard. No, never mind. Springboard's back into the ring. Not going for any moves. Just stomping on the arm. Gargano getting a little gassed here. We got to think of something big to put away Keemstar, but no, a back elbow by Keem. Keem! Single leg takedown. Look at these hammer fists. To Gargano. AEW been very good on NXT too, but Raw and SmackDown is like a train wreck. You shouldn't watch it, but you just can't help yourself. Well, I agree with that from what I've seen. I did like that one Jey Uso Roman match and a Frankensteiner to Keemstar. The first one. I didn't like the Hell in a Cell. I didn't like Hell in a Cell that much, but the first Jey Uso Roman Uso match I liked a lot. Big punch to the head by Keemstar. Pops him up and a flapjack to Johnny Gargano. And a second time going for it. The attitude adjustment by Keemstar. This time it hits to put away Johnny, the Red Hood King, a.k.a. Mark Morgan. Yes, it is great to have you back, Mark Morgan. 1, 2. And a kick out by Johnny. Johnny kicks out of the AA. Keemstar doesn't know what to do. Johnny's kicked out of both the Keem Buster and the AA. Keemstar going for his last big move in his repertoire. But Johnny Gargano's crawling away. He's going for the top rope Keem Buster. Here it is on the ground. Beautiful sidewalk slam. Both the Roman and Jay and Sasha versus Bayley story has been the best main roster has done in a while. Sasha, Bayley, not so bad, I'd agree. And there it is. The second Keem Buster. This time with a perfect cover, and Johnny kicks out again. See, that's why he became the first ever RWF Grand Champion. He's got the heart. Gut kick by Keemstar has him in the corner. A huge clothesline to Johnny. Gut kick. Of course, Jay's brother Jimmy is the current Russian champion on Showdown, the mid-card title of that show. I can give you a rundown of all the champions as well. Oh, no. Well, yeah, while Keemstar's doing this, superplex to the outside. I will give you guys the rundown. The current Solar Champion, Lance. Universal Champion, Daniel Bryan. RWF Grand Champion, Speedy. Roar Tag Team Champions, Randy Orton and Hope. Showdown Tag Champs, Bell's Palsy Wally and Weed Guy. Venom Tag Champs, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. The Chat Choice Tag Champs, Roman Uso and Heath Slater. RWF Tag Team Champions, Lance Uppercut and Dean Stevens. The Women's Champion is Kairi Sane. Cruiserweight Champion, Adam Kennedy. Intercontinental Champion, Drew McIntyre. The Russian Champion, Jimmy Uso. Television Champ, Austin Dynamite. Chance Choice Champion, Christopher Nelson. And the Chat Choice Champion, the fan favorite, Jodolph Schittler. Who is next for Mark Morgan? Well, Mark Morgan will be tagging with Feck in the near future. We miss you, man. No homo. Well, I missed all of you guys. And I'm happy it is indeed a no homo. Kenny Rodriguez says, hey, you, and a cover by Keemstar and a kick out by Gargano. Agree with that. Reigns storyline is best since Shield did, and Sasha Bailey was a great PPV match. Yep. Gargano from behind. Full Nelson. No, no, reversal. Reversal. Keemstar for the win. 1, 2. Gargano escapes. And going for a third Keem Buster to Johnny Gargano. Keemstar determined to put away Johnny, and Johnny kicks out again. Johnny's kicked out of the Keem Buster 3 times. The AA once. Johnny's but unstoppable jumping arm breaker to Keemstar. What's he going for here? Working on the knee. Okay, yes, there it is. On episode 7, Feck and Mark Morgan make their debuts. A tag team match against Braun Strowman and Riley's Monster. No, that's not true. I'm lying. I'm lying. They're debuting on episode 4 earlier. The tag team match against Crusader Craig and Chris. Agent Chris the Priest. The Holy Order versus Morgan and Feck. That's episode 4. Excuse me. I did. Best thing on the show. So great match. Lance, you should watch the rematch on last week's SmackDown. Also a great match. This is awesome. Thank you, Kenny. I was just reading the chat, and here we go. Johnny Gargano has gotten sick of Keemstar. Kicked out of everything Keemstar's thrown at him. And a full Nelson side slam. And Gargano puts away Keemstar. A big win for RWF here tonight. So yes, episode 4 is the debut of Speedy and the debut of Mark Morgan and the debut of Feck. Tonight, we'll see the debut of a lot of people you've already seen, but also Dean Stevens, No Hope, and Lance Uppercut. Remember, episode 2 will be the showdown. Oh no! Okay. I accidentally touched my controller. But the match already ended. So let's just leave it here. What a match, says Kenny. A big match. Gargano kicked out of 3 or 4 finishers there. And here we go, our 4th match of the show. Oh, and I know this tune. Fan favorite, the RWF Television Champion, Austin Dynamite. Austin Dynamite runs his own show, TPW. He just did a Halloween Havoc pay-per-view, main evented by the Dynamite Brothers, taking on the Bullet Club. He won that television championship after defeating Bray Wyatt. Or The Fiend, I should say. Tonight he will be representing RWF. Prototype Night. Check out his YouTube channel. Austin Dynamite is here. Once we're on a normal schedule, that television championship will be defended on every weekly, quote-unquote, Flashpoint episode. That's right, the champ is here. The television champ is here. And his opponent tonight, it's champion versus champion. That's right. It is the current RWF Cruiserweight Champion. Excuse me, RUW Cruiserweight Champion, Adam Kennedy. Won that title after defeating Finn Balor in what was scheduled to be a 2 to 3 falls match, but the game glitched and made it a 1 fall match. Defended the title against Jimmy Kane at a Ramblemania 2. It took him a long time to put away Jimmy Kane. He hit him with like 3 one-winged angels before it was all over. Maybe even 4. I like that ring attire. It looks cool. Who, the Austin Dynamite one? Austin Dynamite in the green. And Captain Cold, as he's known, Adam Kennedy in the blue. Who do you have in this one? The Cruiserweight Champion or the Television Champion? Adam Kennedy, of course, famous for being trained by Edge. Defeated Jimmy Kane, who was trained by Dean Ambrose at Ramblemania 2. Retired Jimmy Kane. Here we go. Mano a mano, champion versus champion. Austin Dynamite and Adam Kennedy. And here we go, a lockup. Kennedy actually overpowering his opponent. Dynamite thrown into the corner. Hanlo Tamagotchi separating the 2 men. Gut kick to Kennedy. Overhand punch. Not going to happen. One right to the belly. And a big clothesline over the top goes Kennedy. Goes Dynamite. Kennedy asserting his dominance over the TV champion. Dynamite has been a bit of a monster. I don't believe he's ever been pinned or submitted. If someone can remind me, someone can say I'm wrong, and he has been. Former tag team champion alongside Soul Amazing. Rolls up to his feet. In comes Adam Kennedy. Pump handle. Gutbuster to Dynamite. Jesus. Bit of a schmanta about him in that blue robe. A bit of the schmanta. Kennedy taken down. Dynamite now. What's he going for? Gut wrench sit out power bomb to the Cruiserweight Champion. Go. Kennedy, a former Russian champion. He's actually the man Jimmy Uso beat to become Russian champion. Jimmy Uso won the Russian championship back at Ramblemania 1. He's held that title for a long, long time. Do you have a chance to look at my custom Superstars, shows, arena, and championship belts in my Money in the Bank briefcases? And, okay, I see the reference has gone over everyone's head. Oh well. The schmanta. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, here it is, a finish! Already the finish, what? Dyna Driver to Kennedy! And a kick out. See, he might have gone for that finish too early. They did brawl on the outside a little bit. A Dyna Driver to Adam Kennedy. Rolls him over, and a Tequila Sunrise trying to make the Cruiserweight Champion tap out. And Kenny Rodriguez, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but if you're in the Discord, you can post whatever you need to post. And I can look at it. I will. Got kicked by Kennedy. Goes for the super kick. Dynamite saw it coming. Big knee in the corner. Kennedy's already taken a Dyna Driver, and he's still in this. Into the corner goes Dynamite. Punch to the... Oh, no, not again. This might be the third superplex to the outside of the night. There we go. Spine crumbling. Superplex. What was the faction that me and Dean were calling? I thought it was FSU, but you're saying it's FUS. It's probably FUS, but I have it in the game as FSU. I can change it back if you guys want. There we go. Gut punch by Kennedy. was a Superman punch as well earlier. While I was talking about FSU/FUS. What are you doing? Kennedy was trying to get back in the ring. Dynamite's pulling him away from it. Back elbows. Kennedy escapes Dynamite back into the ring. Big punch by Dynamite. And a DKO breaker. He does that move more than Devin now. Maybe I should call it the Dyna Breaker. And here we go. A second Dyna Driver. A second Dyna Driver. To Adam Kennedy in a cover. And a kick out by the Cruiserweight Champion again. Cruiserweight Champion refusing to go down. Oh no, and another submission. No, not a submission, just a leg breaker to Adam Kennedy. Trying to nullify the Cruiserweight's ability to perform any high flying. Rolls him over. Escapes the headlock. Does Kennedy up to his feet. Are both men. Goes for the spinning heel kick, but Dynamite saw it coming. Just backed away a little bit and was able to completely avoid it. They were not able to remember what it's called, so I'm going to leave it as FSU. Suplex. Just a standard vertical suplex there by Dynamite. Kennedy. Oh, going for the wheel kick again, and it's not going to happen. And a second Dyna Breaker. Look at that, he's bleeding. He's bloodied. He's taken 2 Dyna Breakers and kicked out. 2 Dyna Drivers and kicked out. What is this? Buckle Bomb by Dynamite. A Buckle Bomb by Dynamite to put him away. No, went for the running knee, but an arm drag from Kennedy, able to avoid disaster. Kennedy survives somehow, some way here against the favorite of the match. And there we go, a skip thanks to PlayStation recording being garbage. Oh, no, 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 drops Kennedy on his head. That would have been such a cool finish. But it's not over yet. Dynamite just dropped Kennedy on his god darn head. And a clothesline. Oh my god. Dynamite is not the man that needs to be performing a comeback, but he is. And a snap power slam. And a cover. Oh, please be merciful. Kennedy is done for in there. I ain't heel no more. I agree, Red Hood. Ever since you've been released to your shackles, I'd say you've been a bit of a face with that Red X powerbomb. No, not again! Dropping! Dumping the Cruiserweight Champion right on his head. Poor guy. Both men in the ring. Kennedy fighting back with a gut kick. What's he going for? Here it is! Kennedy! Finally! He hasn't been able to hit his finish all match! One-winged angel! Cover, that's gotta be it! What a comeback by Adam Kennedy! No! Dynamite kicks out Austin Dynamite. Cucking the Cruiserweight Champion out of a win. What an amazing comeback it would have been. But a shoulder tackle by Dynamite, backs up into the corner. Going for the knockout knee again. And there it is again. Kennedy avoids the knockout knee. Kennedy doing everything he can to stay alive in this match. Big boot to the head. Might have been going for his second one-winged angel. Spins him around. These matches are top-notch thus far. Spine first goes Kennedy, and down he goes. What's he going for here? No, big punch by Kennedy. Kennedy was the first ever RWF Hardcore Champion. Kennedy is feeling it. The comeback. The comeback kid. Oh, what are you doing? In comes Dynamite. Big jab. Not again! No! He's trying to kill the Cruiserweight Champion. Dumping him on his head a third time. Kennedy, just give up. No! A third Dyna Driver. A third Dyna Driver by Austin Dynamite. And Kennedy kicks out again. Oh my god, he's gonna kill the man! No! Dyna Driver number 4! Jesus, it's over, ref. Cover! 1, 2, 3 on the television champion with a dominant victory over the Cruiserweight champion. Another win for RWF thanks to that man, Austin Dynamite. A brutal match. He did not want to give up, no. Austin Dynamite, a fighting champion. Put away by the TV champion, though. That was his one shot. That one Winged Angel was his one shot. But Dynamite is too good. Oh, wait. No, I'm wrong. Okay. Dynamite has been pinned or submitted once. It was by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, the only man to pin or submit that man. I forget what it was. I think it was a pin after a yes lock. Someone get him medical attention. I agree. Medical attention for that man, please. Here we go, our 5th match of the night. Who is it? Man, he be dead. And you can pay respects by seeing his picture in Discord right now, Wolf. That's right. 5th match of the show. It is the Destroyer. Representing Flashpoint, going against, representing Roar, Boaz Lesnar. Oh yeah, in the Discord, the thumbnail. The thumbnail in the Discord for this episode is Kennedy getting about to dumped on his head. About to be dumped on his head. It's morbid. Here he is. The former RWF Solar Champion, Boaz Lesnar. This man will be going one-on-one with Lance in a tables match on Venom for the Solar Championship. A dominant champion with wins over Hyphen in a Hell in a Cell match and a standard match. He's beaten Hyphen twice in Hell in a Cells. He's beaten Drew McIntyre one-on-one. There's 2 Red Hood accounts. Nah, you're lying, you died! Dean Stevens, the DCW World Champion, is here, and he will be wrestling in our main event alongside Lance, uppercut against No Hope, and Randy Orton. Roar Champs versus the RWF Flashpoint Champs. We're all here. FSU is all here. The DCW World Champ, the Solar Champ, and the RWF World Champ. 3 World Champs in this chat. Congratulations. Boaz versus the Destroyer. Here we go. Mark Morgan is a joke. Why are the 2 Red Hoods? Alright. Soul and Shagger of RWF are here. I tried to watch some IWA, Dean Stevens, but did you delete all your videos? Just curious. Because I was wondering about Bruce and Andres Mercer, and if they might take place in Worlds Collide 2, representing the Invasion. Here we go. 5th match of the show, the Destroyer versus the Beasts, Spawn, Boaz Lesnar. The Destroyer with the advantage. Bo is quickly up to his feet. Going for a power slam, but the Destroyer fights out with an uppercut and a big clothesline. Good to be back. I'd agree. I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. Ah, that's better. Getting sweaty in here. I haven't done my daily run yet. For some reason, I wasn't wearing a sweatshirt. I did not delete the videos. I just got lazy. I will try to do more. Now school is less busy. So I should have more time. I probably looked at the wrong account then. Don't worry, no, Dean Steven, don't worry. I'm not insulting you. Here we go, trying to rip the mask off of the Destroyer. The Destroyer, of course, won a mask versus mask match against Mask of Thundercock, the man that claimed to be Simon Uppercut, and then was revealed to be AJ Styles from the RUW reality before the merge. Of course, that version of AJ Styles was a former Solar champion. He's been banished. Whatever that means. These two battle the beast and a big headbutt with a steel helmet. What have I missed? Well, you missed some good matches, is what you missed. Missed the first ever match. Was Intercontinental Champion versus Chance Choice Champion. Drew McIntyre defeated Christopher Nelson. The second match, Harper defeated Vulcan. Then Gargano defeated Keemstar. And just now you missed a fantastic match. Kennedy wouldn't go down. Cruiserweight champion Adam Kennedy lost to Austin Dynamite, the television champion. Now here we are at Boas versus Destroyer. After this, we have two more matches. Hyphen representing Roar. And a spear by the Destroyer. Cover. That could be it for Boas. Now a kick out. Hyphen representing Roar against Brian Azrael representing RWF. So many titles. Yes, I agree, Dean Stevens. And they will be slowly cut down and combined. Well, it's worth noting the Venom Championship, which was won by the Summer Taker at Ramblemania 2. He vacated the title and retired. The Swedish Championship is gone. There it is, the F3-5. Oh my god, they're looking to put on a quick match here. Boas Lesnar trying to put away the Destroyer. That's not enough. Not enough. What was I talking about? The Swedish Championship has been vacated by Speedy, as well as the Hardcore. Well, the Grand Championship includes the Hardcore, the Cruiserweight, the RWF Cruiserweight, and the MMA Championships. So a lot of them got absorbed into Speedy's, because Speedy held like 5 championships combined in RWF and RUW. Are all the rosters combined or not? No. Which is why we have Roar versus RWF tonight. If you remember, but I made my first ever appearance on this channel as Boas Lesnar's manager. Oh, I believe that. I believe that for sure. I remember you were in a suit. You looked great in your suit. You were like Drake Maverick for Boas Lesnar. Boas Lesnar has not lost in a long time. Or he hadn't until Lance beat him. He hadn't been pinned. The only time he's been pinned in the past year is once by Hyphen at Summer Rae's Beach Blast, and then by Lance at WrestleMania 2. Oh my god, there it is. The divine intervention off the top rope. Not enough for Boas to get the win. The Destroyer survives. Forgot there were so many titles, you little... Yeah, because RUW, I had 3 brands, and now RWF is a part of it too. So things will be cut down upon, don't you worry. But things will not be forgotten. Here we go. Front neck lock by Boas. Pushes him off. The main problem, I think, is we have a lot of tag team champions. So those might be cut down. I might make it so there's only one tag team championship belt. And you fight for contendership on the 3 shows, and then there's I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's only one women's championship. Kairi Sane. Can I just say, me, Lance, and Dean are so put over, and I'm not complaining at all. I forget how much continuity is involved in the CFED. Understanding this will be harder than my final exams. There's a lot of lore, and I keep track of it, and I try not to forget about all of it. There's a lot of lore going on. Uso family lore, FSU lore, RWF lore, Roar lore, Russo World Order. Oh, going for the spear again. Caught by Boas with a big name. Big name. It's worth noting before I said Boas Lesnar hasn't lost, or has barely lost in the past year. Only loss since season 4 was to Hyphen and then to Lance. But he was not as successful in RWF. Boas was not a major player in RWF. Speedy, why should we? We were just that damn good. Dean Stevens has never been world champion in RWF or RUW. It's worth noting. Speedy RWF Grant or UW. Wait, oh my god. Even I get confused. Going for the F3/5 again. Destroyer sees it coming. Into the corner goes Bowiz. Speedy RWF Grand Champion. Lance RUW Solar Champion. Dean Stevens the DCW Champion. There's so much RUW lore, then 3 other organizations share the universe. The Speedy Driver, that's why I was winning. I changed the Speedy Crash and I'm still winning. So, Speedy's great. Speedy had to change from the Speedy Drive to the Speedy Crash. That's true. Got banned, that move. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex by Bowiz Lesnar. Speedy will make his debut on episode 4. First Flashpoint of season 6. Lance debuting tonight. Stevens as well. Speedy suffered burns to his arms after using the Infinity Belt to save and merge the 2 universes. The Destroyer looking to put away Bowiz. The Destroyer is not to be underestimated, former Chance Choice champion. He as well squashed AJ Styles, a former Solar champion AJ Styles. He squashed Mr. Styles, as he was known, in the Mask versus Mask match. 3rd-degree burns, yeah. Speedy's been injured for a while. Bo is having his way. Just rubbing his waist on the middle rope. Dean Stevens made it his goal a long time ago to be a Triple Crown champion? What was it called when you were on the gamut? He wanted to own every single RWF title. He's owned the television, chance, and tag titles. All that's left are the 4 titles currently owned by Speedy, the Grand, Hardcore, Cruiserweight, and MMA. So, it's worth noting, there's only one man in between you and becoming the Grand Slam champion you wanted to be, Dean Stevens. Up to the top goes the Destroyer, quadruple champion. There it is. Dean Stevens was a quadruple champion, that's true. He was tag team Chance? Or was it tag team TV, DCW World, and DCW US were your 4, right? At once. And this is 2K19, cover by the Destroyer, and a kick out by Bowiz. I'll take on anyone, tag partner or not, says Speedy. Yep. In the corner. I believe Dean Stevens is still the DCW World Champion. He might be DCW US Champion still too. I forget if he vacated it or not. And he's the current tag team. He's a triple champion right now. Also, just saying, most over finish. Dean Stevens' finish is pretty over, brothers. Look at these 2 meat men. Still both champs. Yeah, still double champion in DCW. A triple champion overall. He last defended his world championship against The Rock, Dwayne Uso, in the main event of DCW SummerSlam. Won the title, the world title, from The Fiend. The Fiend! Very sketchy how he won the title. Some would argue The Fiend got screwed. The bear hug from Bowiz! The bear hug on the Destroyer, and the Destroyer has to tap. Look at the muscles of Bowiz Lesnar. That is a big boy. With big, strong arms. And he gets a big, strong win here tonight. Another win for Roar. I won clean as Mr. Clean in a mud slide. Gotcha, Din. Understood, understood. Like I said, we're hoping to not have any copyright problems, and we shouldn't. Thanks to me putting all the songs in the description. According to the test I've done on YouTube, you should be fine. By the sword. And a big win for Bowiz Lesnar. Semi-main event coming up. That's right, the second to last match of the show. Hyphen, the Impregnator, versus Brian Azriel. Brian Azriel, a former RWF Tag Team Champion. He had a fantastic showing against Jon Moxley and his clone. Okay. Let's get things switched over in a jiff. My stream seems to be glitching, which is not good. Oh well. See, what's supposed to happen right now is I had it set up so I could bring the chat and put it on screen. But we're gonna have to break a bit of immersion here as I find the Roar 1B. Okay. And here we go. See, yeah, I had it set up so I could bring up the chat over that, but it just didn't work. So, oh well. And here we go. I brought a curse. Well, we'll see, Speedy. Put you down the same way I put Cesaro down. Yeah, we've got some dispute between Red King Mark Morgan and Speedy Gamer. Oh no, reality is broken. And here he is. Brian Azriel. Bit of a demon in his own right. Former tag team partner of Finn Balor. You will see me standing over you with my grand championship, says Speedy. Oh, damn. Fighting words for a fighting man. Oh. Brian Azriel represented DCW at Worlds Collide. And he actually defeated Adam Kennedy at that show, I believe. Hyphen was on the show as well, and he wrestled Tommy War and defeated him. Tommy War was set to debut in DCW and then just never did, I believe. I forget. Tommy War represented DCW, but he might have never actually debuted in DCW. Worlds Collide was a strange show. Picking up where we left off, guys. Nice. I would not mind booking Mark Morgan versus Speedy. I would not mind that at all. When the lights go down. And here he is, the longest reigning RUW Solar Champion. Most defenses of any World Championship in RUW or RWF. He defended the belt 14 times before losing it to Boaz at Brown Jewels. Hyphen the Impregnator is here. It's worth noting, Hyphen is almost never not a champion. Oh my god. Yes, Bell's Palsy Wally is still alive and kicking. Welcome, Carols. Hyphen the Impregnator. 3-time NXT champion. Comes to the main roster, becomes Intercontinental champion. Has the longest Intercontinental Championship reign, loses the IC belt, and wins the RWF Solar Championship in the same night at Elimination Chamber. Defends the belt 4 times before losing it to Boaz. And then within the next few weeks, he became Tag Team Champion, along with Period, before losing the belt at Ramblemania 2 to No Hope and Randy Orton. Hyphen is almost always at least some kind of champion. And that is likely to continue in Season 6. It is hard to keep that man away from glory. Here we go, big strikes by Hyphen right off the bat in the gray. In the blood trunks, the red and black, that is... Oh, both men in red and black. Red, black, and blue. Blue body paint. That belongs to Brian Azriel. Fart Sharp. Remember that? I'm Thursday Night Champion. You're not. Give me the match, Speedy. I just want to take that title from you. Don't worry, that match is going to happen.
Red Hood just needs to earn it. Of course, Red Hood with a dominant victory over the Fiend in the past. It's worth noting. Spinning back kick. Of course, Venom is still around. That's right. Episode 1 is Roar versus Flashpoint. Episode 2 will be the Czar of the Ring tournament for the Showdown wrestlers. Episode 3 will be Venom versus Roar. And then we'll get, there it is, the kick. Episode 4 is Flashpoint versus Venom. Yes. Okay. Last Hope screwed me. You done anything since? 6 seasons of the sponsors read the chat, you'd be canceled. Yeah, right? Who do you have in this one? Brian Azrael or Hyphen the Impregnator? Like I said, Hyphen, one of the top dogs. Like, he might be the face of Roar. Just for always being champion. He held the NXT title 3 times, and you could argue it's because he kept losing it, but he did keep winning it back. 3-time NXT champion. Former 1-time Roar Tag Team champion, 1-time Solar champion, 1-time Intercontinental champion. And if you include Minus, he is a former RWF Tag Team champion, and a former, he's also a former Chat Choice champion. Bernie and Joe Tag Team champions. Oh my god. I did wrestle Bernie Sanders at Corona Mania. I defeated that man. I did lose Devin DKO at Self-Isolation Devastation. Yeah, true. Wish I can go back and do it again. Minus, can we win a title, but you can't keep one. No! Well, oh yeah. Minus, yeah. Minus is nowhere near as good as Hyphen. It's worth noting, Minus loved his son Zero. Hyphen hates Zero with a fashion. There it is, Vortex Knee! Cover! Vortex Knee going for the finisher. All I need is a little push. Hyphen, 14 defenses of the Solar Championship. 14! A sit-out powerbomb by Brian Azrael. Man, poor Fidel F for respect. Oh yeah, Fidel Fidescar. Also, we're noting that the Fidel Fidescar Memorial Pudding match will take place later on tonight. Remember the horrific death of Fidel, the midget bowling accident. Oh, well, that's weird. Because Fidel will actually be wrestling on episode 3, Venom vs. Roar. So it's very odd that he's been announced as dead. Ermling loves beating old men. How did season 6 get approved? Hey, I've beaten up an old man and a child. I have 4 wrestling matches. I defeated, period, an 8-year-old child. Then I went to a count-out no contest against Hideo Itami for the Cruiserweight Championship. And then I did beat up Bernie Sanders at Corona Mania. And then I lost to Devin DKO at Self-Isolation Devastation. Devin DKO is the only man that's ever beaten me. Worth noting. I've only lost 1 time. I'm 2-1-1. That's a winning record, boys. Oh no, it's Eddie Guerrero all over again with the Fidel situation. How many shows have you booked? Also, my humble apologies. How could I forget the child? Of course. I have like 8 shows fully booked, and those are the Versus shows and the tournaments. And then after that, we'll get to normal, like weeklies and people earning contenderships and all that, and then pay-per-views with world title matches, with title matches in general. If I hit you with my Red X, it's a 1, 2, 3. Yes, the Red X Powerbomb for Mark Morgan. He could be your next challenger to the RWF Grand Championship. We'll see. Maybe he needs like 1 big win before that. See what happens. A corkscrew forearm from Hyphen. Our co-main event, second to last match of the show. And a kip up. Hyphen, you know what he's looking for. Trying to hit the sexy splash. Jodolph Schittler. Yes, Jodolph Schittler is the current Chat Choice champion. Sexy splash doesn't hit right onto the knees of Brian Azrael, who sees it winning. I don't know when I'm going to wrestle Joe Biden, but I'll try and make it earlier than later. I think I'll take him on one-on-one at Backyard Brawl. I'm going to bring back Backyard Brawl. And look at this, the referee checking on Brian Azrael. Hyphen has put a beating on the man. No! He's playing dead! Azrael's playing dead. He was fine. There it is, a divination kick. Just saying the Dean versus Hyphen feud will be in the shit. Oh, Battle of the Shaggers. See, you said Dean versus Hyphen, and I think Dean Ambrose, because that's like an all-time classic feud, main event at WrestleMania 1. As of right now, my main focus is the IC title. Well, that's weird, because you're not on Roar, but we'll see what happens. The mid-card titles on your show are the Chance Choice Championship and the Television Championship, owned by Christopher Nelson and Austin Dynamite. Have you forgotten how many finishers it's taken to put me away in the past? This is true. Everyone has off nights, though. And we'll see how those burns to the arms affect the performance of Speedy. Look at this, forearm. And a Pele kick from Brian Azrael puts down Hyphen. This match do be good. Covered by Azrael. 1, 2. Hyphen refuses to put the lad over just yet. This match do be good, though. Jawbreaker by Hyphen goes for another corkscrew forearm. I'm tongue twisted. Brian Azrael saw it coming. I wrestled with a busted head and blood in my eyes and a broken shoulder before. You really think some burns is going to stop me? I'm going for the television title. That's best. Yes, the TV title defended every Flashpoint. Well, after the first few episodes. Mark Morgan could become your next TV champion. We'll see. Hyphen begging him to come in. Brian Azrael obliges. And Azrael with a beautiful Brody bomb. The sit out power bomb and a kick out by Hyphen. Azrael trying to put Hyphen away. Going for a vortex knee again, but Hyphen sees it coming the second time. Elbows go behind by Azrael. Azrael's got something in store for him. Has him on the top rope. Hits him with the doozy. The doozy drop. And remember our main event tonight, the Roar Tag Champs versus the RWF Tag Champs. And Azrael sees the corkscrew forearm coming again. Finishes are not allowed. Azrael up to the top. Bags Hyphen up. Oh, no. Powerbomb! Leo Bomb! Look at the cover! Leo Bomb by Hyphen! Off the top and down goes Azrael. Horrible landing for Azrael. Or Speedy, we have a one-on-one non-title match. Extreme Rules. If I win, I get the title match. If you win, I can't go over for the title while you're holding it. This just in. Venom has just signed Gene Shitsky $70 million enhancement talent contract. I can see that. Brian Azrael looking for the knockout knee. The knockout knee! No! Hyphen gets out of the way. Finishes are not allowed. Hits him with the mic check. Kick to the arsehole. Honestly, I thought he'd go for more. Gene Shitsky. Shitsky Nakamura. Shoulder tackle by Azrael. Well, honestly, while we're here, I'm going to tell you which men are booked for the Showdown Czar of the Ring 5 tournament. The competitors will be Jay Uso, also known as the J. Alexander Rusev, also known as Miro. Cedric Alex, sexy splash by Hyphen. Looking to put him away. This could be it. 1, 2, and a kick out by Azrael. Cedric Alexander also in the tournament, as well as Peyton Peace. Big E Langston, the former Universal Champion, and a DBP by Hyphen. This could be it for Azrael cover. Finally, a finisher that wasn't reversed in this match, and it's enough to put away Azrael. That blow to the balls. WWE owes a lot of money for the J thing. Yeah, they do. So, what are your honest opinions of AEW? I really like it. There's two things I don't like about it, and I'll get into that in a second. Biggie Langston in the tournament. Braun Strowman in the tournament. The current giant in the tournament, of course, Kurt Hawkins won the Andre the Giant, the Memorial Battle Royale or whatever. Rikishi Uso Memorial Battle Royale, that's what we call it. And Jimmy Uso. Jay, Rusev, Cedric, Peace, Big E, Braun Strowman, Kurt Hawkins, and Jimmy Uso. The 8 men in the Czar of the Ring tournament. RUW and RWF are tied. Thank you, Speedy, for keeping track, because I was not. Gay, says Venom. Says Russo. I mean Carol's. Not Russo. Honestly, my bet to win that is Jay. Ooh, the Jay. We'll see. Big win for Hyphen here and for Roar before we get into our main event. I like almost everything about AEW. There's 2 things I don't like. And this is gonna sound like I'm a really bigoted, like old school kind of guy, but I promise I'm not. I don't like when Sunny kisses on my screen, and I don't like when Nyla Rose is on my screen. I'm sorry, I just don't like it. When Nyla Rose is on my screen, okay, I skip every time Nyla Rose shows up, I instantly skip to the end. And the only reason I haven't skipped everything involving Sunny Kiss is because he's almost never on, one. And the one time he was on, he was wrestling Kenny Omega, who I had to watch. So, I promise I do not hate gay people or transsexuals. I just don't like them being on my screen. Sorry. I just don't, I'm not a fan. Just not a fan. Anyway, my bet to win the tournament is Jay, says Dean Stevens. Not Russo, haha. That would be crazy, bro. I mean, man. Says Carols. Hashtag canceled, says Speedy Gamer. Yeah. There they are! The current DCW World Champion, the current Solar Champion, and the current RWF Tag Team Champions. If you're famous, you're so fucked. Don't worry, I won't. Dean Stevens and Lance Uppercut. It's funny, because Lance Uppercut is the current Solar Champion, the top dog for Monday Night Roar. But tonight, you could argue he represents RWF instead. Yo, this theme, says Speedy Gamer. Well, this is Dean Stevens' theme playing right now. Don't worry, in episode 3, you will get to find out what Lance's theme is. I picked the theme just saying, yes, this is Dean Stevens' theme song. Look at these fine specimens. It's worth noting, 3 of the men in this ring right now are current world champions. DCW World Champion Dean Stevens in there against the WWE World Champion Randy Orton. Crowd chant for Randy. Battle of the RKO versus the DNF. In comes Randy. No Hope on the Ropes is a former world champion as well. He was the 2nd ever RWF Grand Champion. Former RWF Grand Champion in there with the current WWE Champion / Universal Champion against the current DCW World Champion and Solar Champion. The DNF already won this fight. Here we go. We know the chat is betting on Stevens and Lance, but let's see if they can overcome Orton and Hope. Randy Orton won the title while disguised as Carlin Durson at WrestleMania 2. They defeated Hyphen and Period for the tag championships. Back elbow by Stevens. Stevens rolls him over. Big knees! Big knees to the nose of Orton. Dean Stevens. And a short arm knee. Worth noting, Dean Stevens uses a short arm knee as his finisher in DCW. Not here in RWF, or not yet at least. It's up to him if he wants me to change it. Right here in RWF and RUW, Dean Stevens uses the DNF, a cutter, jumping cutter, and the DTF, a jumping cutter into Dragon Sleeper submission. It's been 6 months since I've been on this channel, says Red Hood. It's been 6 months since I've been on this channel. Is Ramblemania making a return this season? Yes! Ramblemania 3 will be this season. DNF already won this fight. Yep. He's just talking about the popularity battle with the RKO. Hondo Tamagotchi counting. Lance collides with Orton. Throws him into the ring. Lance, the legal man here, the Solar Champion. For the first time wrestling since winning the championship. And it's a tag team match against Randy Orton. And a boss man slam cover to Orton. One. And a kick out. Glad to have you all back. An exciting first show back with Roar versus Flashpoint. Next show will be the Czar of the Ring tournament. And episode 3 will be Venom versus Roar. Episode 4, Flashpoint versus Venom. Big punch to the head. Episode 5 will be the Kang of the Rang tournament. So look forward to that. Randy Orton should have a gimmick where he drives a van that says free candy on the side. And his name is Candy Cornton. Instead of the Apex Predator, he is the Child Predator. That is possible. I'd have to ask Felix about that one. Beautiful Uranage in the corner. I would like to note that Felix helped me book a lot for the upcoming season and its shenanigans. He's the owner of Shakedown. A DDT off the ropes. Classic vintage Orton even. Going for the RKO, but there it is. Lance saw it coming, and a running uppercut instead. Lays out Randy Orton. Goes for the stomp. Orton gets out of the way, and here comes the former grand champion right into a double foot stomp from Lance, and the world champion is looking good. A kick out by No Hope. I heard it. Rambling has a ghostwriter. Hey. I basically tell him what my ideas are, and he says good or bad is the way it works. I was talking to my good friend David Arquette, bro, and he thought it was comedy gold, bro. I bet. David Arquette challenged Hyphen for the RWF RUW Solar Championship in the past. Season 4. Goes for the running drop kick. Reversed. DNF reversed into the bicycle kick. Look at that back and forth between Hope and Lance, two top quality competitors. We know the chat is both rooting for and betting on Dean Stevens and Lance. But I don't think Orton is to be underestimated. The referee has some words for Dean Stevens. Telling him who's in charge, who's the legal man here. And I've just made the fatal error of dropping a needle on a carpet. So I'm scared shitless. Kick on it too. By Lance Bossman. Lance Uppercut. I was talking to my good friend. I have hemorrhoids, bro, says not Russo. This mysterious man that is not Russo. It's worth noting Vince Russo retired at Ramblemania. Buckle bomb to Lance by Hope. Vince Russo retired at Ramblemania. He said, I will retire if I do not win the Rikishi Uso Memorial Battle Royale, and he did in fact not win it. Kurt Hawkins won it. So I assume Vince Russo's a man of his word and has retired. Rambling that needle will get you and need you to accept that. That is the wrong version of the word accept. A running DDT by Lance Bossman, the brawler, the current top dog of Roar. In comes Hope. Caught by Lance. Rake of the eyes by No Hope. We'll devoid whatever Lance was trying to go for there. Of course, Vince Russo is retired, yes. Vince Russo, two-time Venom champion. The longest reign and most defenses as Venom champion as well. In his second reign. There's no way that he would come back under another name, bro. Yeah, I agree. The needle says, let me in. The needle of doom. This needle's out to get me, bros. Dude, I'm gonna have nightmares about this goddamn needle. Brawling on the outside here. Here it is. Super kick by No Hope to Lance Bossman. A new attire for Lance Bossman. Here it is. Tag made. In comes Dean Stevens. Dean Stevens wearing the same gear he won the DCW World Championship with. He eats a backbreaker just to kip up. Goes for a kick. Fast-paced action. No Hope doing everything he can to keep Dean Stevens down, but it's not going to work. And a big knee to the head of No Hope. What a combination by Dean Stevens. Dean Stevens won the DCW World Championship wearing that gear. He's worn it ever since here in RWF. Crazy tag match, the speedy cover on No Hope. Oh, and a kick out. Was that a 1 count? That might have been a 1 count. My lord. Good news, I have found the Needle of Doom. I have found the Needle of Doom. Okay. There it is. Spinning sit-out facebuster to No Hope, who makes the tag. In comes Randy Orton, goes for the clothesline. Dean Stevens saw it coming. Stevens saw it coming. I forgot my signature. I think your signature move is spear, but I forget. I forget what it is, Mark Morgan. We'll see. Beautiful uppercut there. Mock it. And then a drop kick to Lance. The master of the upper kick is mocked and then drop kicked off the apron. Randy Orton is too damn good. He's the longest reigning Universal Champion. And he has the most reigns as Universal Champion at 3. He's also been cashed in on more than anyone else in Universe mode. And there it is, single leg Boston Crab. Stevens able to fight out of it. Who even has needles just lying around? Well, I did after dropping one. I used them to clean the gunk. So, you gotta clean off, especially if you have a PS4 controller, the creases along the side of the top and the bottom, the crease. You gotta put a needle in there, and you gotta clean out all the gunk. Because it's disgusting and gross. And if you play games a lot especially, you're gonna want to clean out the gunk on your controllers. And needles are good for that. Oh my god, going for a Karanko Buster. Orton saw it coming and a big clothesline, lays out Dean Stevens. Could just use a toothpick. It depends on the toothpick. I think most toothpicks are probably too thick to fit in the crease. Also, needles are useful for the button on the back of a PS4 controller, where you can reset the sync. If you see the little hole on the back of the PS4 controller, that's for resyncing it if there's a mistake. Beautiful combination of moves by Dean Stevens! But no, Randy Orton avoids the last move. Randy reverses every corner move. Yes, he does. Was that a Canadian neckbreaker there by Randy Orton? Randy Orton is bloodied. It's worth noting. Lance is taking a lot of damage out there on the ropes. And a big drop kick this time for Dean Stevens in the ring. Quick, one of you help me get a bot to buy PS5. Okay, everyone, I'm going to start a Rambling United Wrestling Patreon, and we're going to buy Chris a PS5. Shagger Bomb to Randy Orton. Shagger Bomb to Randy Orton, and a big clothesline by Orton. Chris DeBears will be wrestling, representing Venom on a future show. I forget which one. He's probably going to be wrestling on the next Venom show on episode 3. He'll make his season 6 debut. Can't wait for RUW to invade the WWE Battlegrounds game. I am not buying Battlegrounds until Broken Up by Hope, Sling Blade. There it is. What happened there was Dean Stevens actually hit the DNF. Probably could have put away Randy Orton, but No Hope intervened. Thanks for I need to help me out. No problem, man. I don't think RWF is going to Battlegrounds, but I will be purchasing Battlegrounds on Black Friday because there's no way I'm paying full price for that garbage. And yes, I'm going to be buying the AEW game. It's a Ukes game. It's probably going to be much better than 2K22. Look, Randy Orton going for the RKO. Stevenson saw it coming, pushes him off. No, the RKO hits anyway. RKO hits anyway. Holy hype. Holy hype. No, Lance takes out the referee. This is insane. This match is crazy. Match is crazy. Hope takes out Lance. Back to RKO versus DNF in the center of the ring. Yeah, okay. I can easily see RUW and RWF switching over to being a AEW game series. 2K20 was so bad. I'm using 2K19 right now. Have you ever received? Hi, you reversed my finish, just hit it anyway, idiot. No, yeah, that was actually kind of based of Randy Orton. That was a really cool sequence there, and a kick out by Stevens, trying to make the tag. In comes Lance. Uppercut, the Solar Champion, with a gut kick to No Hope. Avoids the big boot. Just staring at Randy Orton. No, Orton saw the punch coming. Hope unable to hit the Enziguri was going for. Unable to hit the shin kick. Hits the shin kick on the second attempt. And the last shot. 2K19 is actually a good wrestling game. I'd agree. It's the best one since they switched to PS4 gen. And a Scorpion Deathstroke. Lance is really, really distracted by Randy Orton here. And it's not paying off. Wolf was in the wrong place, man. And a kick out by Lance. Okay, that was funny. You'd agree. Yeah, unless the AEW game is really bad, that's probably where Season 7 is going to be if it happens. Or later, Season 6. We'll see. Going for a clothesline. Caught by No Hope. Into a beautiful buster move. I don't know what kind of buster you'd call that. Is that a key crusher? 2K22 is going to be the same character designs as WWE Battlegrounds. It's just nice to have Yuke's making a game again after this game was the last good wrestling game. Yuke's finally made a good next-gen game. And here we go. Swinging neck breaker. Down goes Lance uppercut. I owe him for that big drop kick earlier. Please tell me you're joking. I'm 50-50 on hype for the AEW game. Please. Joking on what? Oh, if you're talking about what Not Russo said, I believe Not Russo's joking. DNF! Lance hits the DNF! Lance hits the DNF on No Hope. No Hope fights back, though. With a big punch, closing on the outside. Reverse into a drop to a hold on to the ropes goes No Hope. Lance. Across the ring, off the ropes. And knee to the back of the neck of No Hope there. But everything else, like arenas and the rings, will be the same as 2K games. 2K22, please be joking. I believe he is kidding. Adam Kennedy is Shmanta. Sorry, that goes over my head. Oh my god. Lance is hurt in a big way. Oh, that's Shmanta. Okay, I see Shmanta. I understand now. Shmanta is. It would have to be very cheap for me to buy Battlegrounds, but I still wouldn't. One of my friends that don't even watch wrestling want to buy Battlegrounds because they think it'll be fun. And I have to buy Battlegrounds to play with them, basically. So I'm going to get it on Black Friday, which is when they say they're getting it too. That's the only reason I'm buying Battlegrounds. I saw Battlegrounds for sale for $3 at my flea market. And here we go. Oh my god, no, not again. It's like the fourth time this night. A superplex to the outside by Lance to No Hope. But in all likelihood, the next game RUW will be on is the AEW game. Big forearm, gut kick, and a clothesline by No Hope. No joke, I'm probably going to have to buy a PS5 from some guy in the hood at this rate. I don't really care about the PS5. I'm going to wait till they announce a slim version, or just a better version, honestly. One with more games on it, probably. Here it is, going for the last shot again. Lance gets out of the way. There it is! The pop-up uppercut. The 5-star uppercut hits. Yes, it looks fun, but it's awful. Well, my friends are buying it anyway. 1, 2, no! Kick out by No Hope. The 1000th outside superplex. It looks fun, but it's awful, says Dean Stevens. Probably about... Oh, here it is! Back-to-back 5-star uppercuts. First the pop-up, and now the press 5-star uppercut cover. Broken up by Randy Orton. A big wind-up punch. No, Dean Stevens. Randy Orton fighting off both DCW and Solar champions at the same time. No, says Lance. Is making custom wrestlers going to be a feature in the AEW game? It has to be, right? Look, he goes for the 5-star again. But no, Hope saw it coming and he rips open a hole in Lance's head. Lance is bleeding from the forehead. Hope opened up the scar tissue. Keybuster. 1, 2, and a kick out by Lance. I'm going to call it the Hope Buster. They're going for a 20-star tag match. They're trying to be as good as the Young Bucks FTR. And a last shot right to the opened wound of Lance. Cover, that could be it. Lance is bleeding a lot. The Solar Champion not looking good, but he kicks out. You'd think so, but they haven't mentioned anything on it. Okay, well, it will not be switching to the AEW game if there's no customization. Going for a double leg takedown, but Hope saw it coming. Hope, the over... Low blow! Did the referee see it? Does the referee care? Back suplex to No Hope. Lance perhaps getting desperate. The Brawler Lance. Never underestimate what Lance will do to win. There's a reason he's become the RUW Solar Champion, and he lands the uppercut. Do you think AW Game will have authentic Jim Ross snoring on commentary settings? Yes, I do. The ref doesn't give a single fuck. In a third 5-star uppercut. And now Hope is bleeding as well. Cover. 1, 2, and a kick. Oh my god, Hope kicks out. PS5 is crazy. Using the old engine, so more of an arcade game rather than like a game like this. That's fine by me. We'll see how it goes. Tag made. He's taken 3 5-star uppercuts and 1 DNF cover. Referee in position. 1, 2, 3, and FSU. We're going quadruple Broadway, boys. What the hell, says Red Hood. It took a lot to put down No Hope, but FSU has done it. Oh yeah, let's finish this, Speedy. AWF Communications, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will. What a big win. It took a superplex to the outside, 3 5-star uppercuts, and a DNF to put away No Hope. It's worth noting. It probably was FUS, but I'm going to leave it FSU for now. Because I think it sounds better. We wiped away some of the blood on Lance's head, apparently. The game kind of glitched there. Oh, nope, it's back. There it is. And there they are. A big win for FSU. Thank you for coming to the first episode of Season 6, boys. RWF versus RUW. Roar versus Flashpoint. Our next episode is Czar of the Ring. It's a showdown show. Shakedown has been renamed Showdown. I love you all. That's probably it for the day. I could stream. Yeah, no. Let's not make this episode too long. Thank you for coming, everybody. I love you all. Please join the Discord. The Discord is based and red-pilled. Here is the link for the RUW/RWF Discord. And make sure to poop today. I will. I love you all. If you guys have anything else to say, just let me know. Oh, it worked! Oh, wait, no, it's not working. See that right there? It's supposed to be playing. If you look at the screen right now, it's supposed to be playing the current chat. But it just doesn't work. Something's wrong with the Elgato or something. Anyway, I've said it like 8 times already. I love you all. Bye-bye. Showdown is next. Season 6, boys. Kind of excited.